Hi, hello, hi. This whole thing of am I good enough is one of these really deep core beliefs that a lot of us carry around. It's part of the human messed up DNA system we have going on. This can come up in one-on-one relationships, like in dating, relating. Like, I'm scared to let you get to know me, because what if you get to know me and you see me and I'm not good enough? This whole good enough thing could show up if you're wanting to start a business, put yourself out there for something. The whole imposter thing. Am I good enough to offer this service? Am I good enough? Blah, 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 blah. But my teacher, Carrie, she's a shaman. She's a badass. She's an Australian. She said that, like, one day it dawned on her that in our imperfection is our perfection. You're actually vulnerable about your imperfections. That is what's beautiful. That's what brings you closer to someone. Then someone can actually see what's really there beyond the masks. Soft, scared parts of us that are kind of like little dogs. Just wants to love and be loved and be cuddled and have good snacks and take good naps and maybe run after a ball every once in a while. That little guy's like super vulnerable. It's just like a big ball of love, and we've got that, but we hide it because it's scary. Showing those imperfect parts of us or sharing that, we actually become more perfect and more beautiful. I guess if you're on a client call or a potential client, you can't really go like, listen, I want to help you with this service. I want to design your website. I'm also a shitty designer. I just want to be open. You might not get that job. So you might want to actually develop enough skills in the things you are offering. What even is good enough? If you're making a stew and you got a bunch of potatoes and a couple potatoes are like kind of, you know, they're bruised, you might go, you know what? It's okay, that potato's good enough, just put it in the stew. Can we each allow ourselves to at least start on a self-worthiness level of like, I'm good enough. I'm good enough. I've got some negative thoughts, some projections. I could have really honed some more talents. I wish I'd just stayed in piano lessons when I was 10. Wish I had a slightly better track record of my relationships. But you know what? It's good enough. Just throw me in there, throw me in the pot. If we turn the whole good enough thing on its head, that it's like, actually am good enough, I'm good enough. And then, instead of it just being a story that hooks us into what we're not, it's like, but who do I really want to be? Well, I actually want to be fucking extraordinary. So then, alright, I can actually work with that. What does it mean to be extraordinary? Whether it's like extraordinary human being of love, that like, what would that look like? Do I want to give and love people and give hugs a lot? Do I want to be an extraordinary artist? Okay, I might need to actually do the work. What can stop us in our creative process is all the things in the beginning that we're like, is it good enough? As we're like honing things and trying things out, getting things out the door is like more important than perfection. And then like, that's actually our opportunity to hone and perfect and sharpen ourselves. And the greatest joke of it all is, who are we really? We're really these magnificent hologram expressions of absolute God bliss creation itself. So we're so beyond good enough, we just get to come here and forget everything and relearn it. Some sort of scientific equation about like how many 1 in trillion billions it took just for you to be created. Just the chances of you being born are that small. So I'd say like some intelligence found you to be absolutely more than good enough to just breathe and shit and walk and muddle through life trying to figure it out, and then having the absolute capacity to be extraordinary. How cool is that? I think this video is done. I think it's good enough. Leave a comment and subscribe. Yeah.